Hello Prithvi, what are you doing and what is this?
Hey Tilak, I am trying to do an experiment to show that it is essential for a substance to reach its equilibrium temperature to start burning.
It seems interesting.
Yes, I know. Okay, let's begin. As you can see, this cup, let's take this cup as cup A. And let's take this cup as cup B.
Why there is the presence of water at paper cup A?
I will explain that to you later. First, can you guess what is going to happen to the paper cup A and paper cup B?
I think both of the paper cup will burn.
No, let's do the experiment. Let's do the experiment with paper cup A first.
How does the paper cup B starts burning and the paper cup A does not?
Okay, let me explain it to you first. As you can see, the paper cup A has the presence of water in it. So, the heat getting supplied to the paper cup is getting transferred to the water by the process of conduction. Hence, the ignition temperature of paper cup A is not reached and the paper cup hasn't started to burn yet. Whereas in paper cup B, there is the absence of water. And this is why the paper cup has started to burn.
Oh, that was interesting. Thanks for explaining, Prithvi.
Thank you, Tilak, for your precious time.
Hello, how are you, Tila, and what you are doing?
Priyanshu, I am working on an experiment.
Which experiment?
Fire extinguisher activity.
Can you please tell me more about this?
Yeah, sure, why not? In this activity, as you can see, there is a cup in which I have put some baking soda and a candle is glowing between the cup.
But what you are going to do with this?
See, there I have some vinegar and now I will put the vinegar on baking soda and it will react. See. See the fire extinguishers. It reacts and the carbon dioxide, see this gas is carbon dioxide which is released. It extinguishes the flame because carbon dioxide is a very heavy gas which blocks the entrance of oxygen and this why the fire extinguishes.
Thank you for your explanation.
And one thing, if we don't have a fire extinguisher, if we remove one of the particle from this, the fire extinguishes.
Thank you for your explanation.
Hi again, I and Prithvi with me is going to explain the candle flame.
What is flame?
Flame is a glowing body of ignited gas which is generated by something in fire.
So, Hitanga, what happens in flame?
In this flame, the combustion takes place, and this combustion are of two types: incomplete combustion and complete combustion. Incomplete combustion takes place when the supply of oxygen is not proper, and it releases carbon monoxide, which is very dangerous. And complete combustion is a combustion which takes place when the supply of oxygen is very proper and it releases carbon dioxide, which is not so dangerous as carbon monoxide.
So, Hitanga, are there different layers of flame?
Yes, there are different layers of the candle flame. There are four. The name are the blue zone, dark zone, luminous zone, and non-luminous zone. The first, that is blue zone. In this zone, the solid wax converts into gaseous form, and the temperature is very low. Then comes the second zone, that is dark zone. In this zone, the combustion starts, and the temperature is minimum. Then and its color is orange. Then comes the third layer, that is non-luminous zone. Its color is yellow, and incomplete combustion takes place because the supply of oxygen is not proper. Then comes the last zone, that is non-luminous zone. Here complete combustion takes place and the oxygen supply is very proper and maximum heat is due to this.
Wait a second. Can we see the non-luminous zone?
No, we cannot see this non-luminous zone very properly because it is very thin and the color is dark. That's why it is not visible nicely.
Thank you for explaining it to me, Peter. That was very interesting.
Thank you.
Hello guys, I am Priyanshu Maheshwari and today I am going to explain you how air is necessary for combustion.
Hey, wait, Priyanshu. Can you please explain me what is combustion?
It is a chemical process in which a substance reacts with oxygen and gives off heat and light.
Is there any conditions required for this combustion?
Yes, for combustion, three things are required. First, air. Second, combustible substance. Third, ignition temperature. As we will put the cup over the candle, we will observe that after some time the candle stops burning. It is because the air supply is not good. Hence we conclude that for combustion air is